you know, you have all these female rappers and also all these girls in the streets that are running around with guns, and they're the ones clapping all the young ones. You know, like it's ridiculous. You know, I
Yeah.
forgot the name of that one artist of Lil Uzi Vert. You know, she popped as well. But of course, you know, if you live by the gun, you die by the gun, right? That's the whole thing. Like, why are all these rappers dying right now? It's because they're all bragging about having guns on them, you know, and shooting whenever something occurs. And then if somebody sees you iced out in whatever ghetto you're not from, right? They think, Merry Christmas to me. I'm gonna go shopping there for free. You know?
Yeah.
I would try you out because what do these guys have to lose? You know, like you as a celebrity, as a in practice and stuff like that, you have things to lose, right? But if you're just a hungry, starving family over there and you already have done dirt, then why not do it again and get a Merry Christmas chain with it? You know. But indeed, like especially with I think that's the whole reason also, like why this Andrew Tate guy got cut off of everything on social media, because he was just, you know, pushing that to the limit of saying, you know, that guys need to be back in control of things and not all this women empowerment, you know, and that it said a lot of bad things about women, you know, of course, and I'm not really pro whatever he said on all of that, and I did not also really research in all of that. But he did add a lot of fair points. And I think also this other guy, this Finnish guy, what is his name from Elliott? Elliott Hustle? Elliott? I don't know his last name, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. He's also very pro for masculinity, and then I do really appreciate it. But he is also a little bit too far, I think, on that part. Like, you know, like, yeah, of course it's good that you promote, you know, sticking to one woman, you know, your whole life from day one, and that is, you know, the best success in marriage. But yeah, you also need to live a little, you need to experience, and that is also part of Unmatrix Yourself, right? You need to experiment with certain things to a certain degree that you know enough that you're no longer triggered, and yet you not only understand it but also understand it and overstand it, right? Like once you overstand things, that's when you can really start to let go. You know, like if you just, I really know it myself from the past, you know, that if you research something, then you're like, okay, I understand it, but you never apply it, right? Like once you apply knowledge, then you start to understand it. And once you see the results of that, excuse me, then you start to overstand it. And once you overstand it, then you can let go. Then it's like you can transcend on that part, you know, like whatever that is. It's like, okay, been there, done that, understand it, overstand it, or understand it and overstand it, move on to the next thing. And that's how you maneuver within life to get whatever you need. But of course, like not everything needs to be dealt with. Not everything needs to be experimented with. You know, you don't have to experience everything. That's definitely not safe. You know, you need to remain put on your journey to fulfill your purpose. So once again, go back to the point in your heart. Like, what is the point in your heart? What is your journey? I think that's the number one question everybody should just, you know, try to figure out.